Alright, we are getting started here with a UBQ match, and we won the die roll. We will be on the play. And this is not a very... this is a somewhat keepable hand. We can play a Phantasm into a Mesmeric Orb. We have two Visions of Beyond as cantrips, a Crypt Incursion to gain some life in the late game. But this is a very weak hand. We're going against Mason Brew 47. They're a fan of corn beer, Stomping Ground, Naya Blitz, Burn. Search for Tomorrow. We are playing against most likely some Scapeshift. Oh, that'll help. We'll play that first. Yay, a Valakut. Only if I had a surgical extraction. I would take them in a heartbeat. And, Search for Tomorrow has 2 counters on it? Yeah. Alright, so you don't get to do that until next turn. That is fine. Hopefully we draw a Archive Trap before then. Cinderglade. And now what do? You're paying costs. Bolt. Sure, that's the wrong guy to... wrong creature to kill. All the Phantasm did was... Ooh, we drew one. We didn't hit a land though, so we're going to try hitting a land here. We hit a land. Love it. They are at 7 cards. We will wait. They're going to search. We're going to Archive Trap them. And they're going to have 20 cards in their graveyard. And then we can crack this blue to Delta. Sure seems fine. Cast that card. Search your library. I like it. You have 8 cards in your graveyard and you searched your library. Well, all you're doing is hard casting another one, that's fine. Forest. Mountain for turn. Red-green Scapeshift. Oh boy. Just for that, we're gonna try finding some more cards. Emrakul in the main deck. 2 Emrakuls. Can we find surgical extraction? We could not. That's a bummer. We're going to Glimpse. This is going to be interesting. They're probably playing Through the Breach and I didn't even notice it. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, Through the Breach. Okay, they're playing Scapebreach, or however you want to refer to this list. Through the Breach Shift. Bloodstained Mire, you got it. Did not crack their Bloodstained Mire. Okay, they have 2 fetch lands. They're probably not going to crack them anytime soon now. Snaring Bridge, Snapcaster Mage. Last card is Ghost Quarter. We're going to run this Ensnaring Bridge out. Another Bloodstained Mire. Sure. Swamp, Mesmeric Orb, Jace's Phantasm. Play another Watery Grave. Secret Tribe Elder, Primeval Titan, Lightning Bolt. Seems fine. Opponent is not doing anything now. I'll play a crab. Oh, and we're getting a response. Sure, you're lightning bolting the first one. Seems fine. Another Secure Tribe Elder. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 creatures in our graveyard. To our opponent's 1, 2, 3. Through the breach. Well, they took it back. Play a mountain. Primeval Titan. Seems fine. Can't attack. Enters the battlefield. They may search. Do they search? I hope they search. 2 Valakuts. End of turn. Archive Trap you. Do we hit any? Oh, sure. Valakut. So they have 3, 6, 9, 12. They have a lot of damage available here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 damage. They can take us to 1, theoretically. These are all targeting me. And they got a Cinderglade, most likely for a Lightning Bolt. My card resolves, Visions of Beyond. I'm going to attempt to draw 3. Oh boy, I can't do that. I'll do it this way. Do they have the burn spell? They did not have the burn spell. They can keep their cards. That is a whole lot of cards. So you run 2 Emrakuls, and we got both of them. Alright. So no more of those. Yep, and now they're going to kill our Hedron Crabs. That is fine. They'll never be able to attack with the Primeval Titan, and we may mill ourselves out. We have no need to play that. We have 14 cards, they have 30. We will most likely mill ourselves. Now we will play it just because we have the island in hand. Okay, kill the crab. 3 to me. Seems fine. We're down to 10 cards. This is looking risky. This is our library, or this is our graveyard. Do we have any archive traps left in our deck? 1, 2, 3. We have 1 left. Do we have any Snapcaster Mages left? We have 1 Snapcaster Mage there. Another Snapcaster Mage there. We do not have any Snapcasters left. They are tapping a lot of cards. Sure. That's perfectly fine. Because that is 3, 6, or 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cards, taking you down to 12. And they can't attack, they'll pass the turn. We will play a Nephalia Drownyard. Pass the turn. Play a Borrow. Pass the turn. We literally cannot play spells. We are just playing pass and go magic here. I may be able to win this because of Nephalia Drownyard. But it is going to be very close. Oh, well, I could just do that and win. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do it now. And then I will pass the turn. I'm actually going to turn off auto yields. Okay, there we go. We drew our last archive trap for the win, and we were playing that deck. So, let's say, actually, no, that's bad. Summary Dismissal, negate, dispel, cryptic. Seems fine. We're actually going to take out the Mesmeric Orbs, because they're bad here for us. Surgicals are amazing. And we're going to cut Phantasms as well. We want the Summary Dismissals to counter Emrakul's cast trigger. We also want it to counter its shuffle effect if we can. Same with the Surgical Extractions. Cryptic Commands are to tap their dudes, draw a card. Negates are to counter their early threats. This is not a keepable hand, unfortunately. If it had an island instead of either of these two cards, it would be keepable. Mulligan. That is more keepable. We'll keep that as well. Stomping Ground. Search for Tomorrow. Suspended Search of Tomorrow. Or Search for Tomorrow. Valakut. Ghost Quarter would be nice. We'll play that. Tapped. Shatterstorm. That's funny. Because we took out all of our things except for Ensnaring Bridge. So Shatterstorm only has Ensnaring Bridges as targets. Yeah, search your library. Seems fine. You got a mountain. And a Valakut. Not cool. Go to Instep. Archive Trap. Oh, they did not, that's lucky for us. We're going to try drawing one card. It was not an Archive Trap on top. Unfortunate. That'll put them at 20. We're going to draw 3. Unfortunate. This is unfortunate news. We were really hoping to find a Surgical Extraction. Because then we could Ghost Quarter and take the rest of their Valakuts. As far as I know of... Oh, Obstinate Baloth. Yes, you gain 4 life. Sure, we're back at 20. In response... No, we're going to Crypt Incursion. Then we yield to the trigger. And then we crack this, get an island. So what did we get? We got 1 Emrakul, and you still have 3 left. And we're at 40 life. That's a healthy total against Scapeshift through the breach. I actually haven't seen Scapeshifts. It might just be a through the breach Valakut deck. Does this have trample? Does not. We go 36. This opponent and have a land for the turn. You might search for tomorrow for it. They are casting Search for Tomorrow. And they get a mountain. And play another mountain. So they did have land for turn. We're gonna crack it now and get an island. Courser and Search and a Bloodstained Mire. Seems fine. Sakura Tri-Builder. Yep. One to the crab. One to me. Seems fine. Now the question here is I could Ghost Quarter, or I could tap my 2 islands, or I could tap all 4. Ghost Quarter myself. No, it's not worth the risk. I'll let the crab die. Let them attack. I will Snapcaster. Targeting Visions just to draw a card. If they try killing the Snapcaster, we can dispel it. Chump block, which was the whole point. And we will pay a blue to draw a card. Drew a Watery Grave. Drew another Watery Grave. We'll play one of them tapped. They did not sacrifice their Sakura Tri-Builder. Wooded Foothills. Tried tapping an island in my hand for that. And we were able to counter that. We will take 5 here. 5 is okay. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11 total because of that Wooded Foothills. The second Cryptic Command is nice because we're almost able to keep up double Cryptic Command. If my opponent tries doing anything this turn, I counter it and tap their creatures. Ooh, third Valakut hurts. We might have to take one of them out with Ghost Quarter. Tap all your creatures, draw a card. Drew another land. End the turn. That is nice. How many creatures do we have in our own graveyard? We have 1, 2, 2. Just the Snapcaster Mage and the Hedron Crab. Okay. And they have Courser Crucifix. And that is it. They crack their wooded foothills, we in response Ghost Quarter a Valakut. We're going to tap all your creatures and draw another card. This one was a Shelldock Isle. Cast the Shelldock Isle, put an Archive Trap underneath. All 4 of those cards are really good. 2 Archive Traps, a Visions of Beyond, and a Glimpse of the Unthinkable. Not bad. Archive Trap is obviously the best to play for free, though. It is curious that our opponent is deciding to not crack their fetch lands, though. Or sacrifice their Secure Tri-Builder, because that's a lot of damage they have on. And a negate. Oh, here we go. What are they doing? No. Oh, Jesus. All 4 Valakuts. 3, that's 12. Yeah, that's they have lethal on board with just the Valakuts. Another Secure Tri-Builder. That works. Well, at least we can block this one now. Ancient Grudge. That's awkward for you. Another fetch land. This is really intense. Oh, here we go. Alright, they targeted us with 1. And for that, we're going to Ghost Quarter 1. We're going to make them go for it now. Sure. Oh! Oh my goodness. We can activate Shelldock Isle and still play both Crypt Incursions. So we will activate this Archive Trap, or activate this Shelldock Isle to cast Archive Trap, And they are in response cracking a fetch. They'll put these 4 triggers on the stack targeting us. Always yield to your Sakura Tribuilder. I am pronouncing that incorrectly. Alright, so we have 3... I'll wait for that last one to get on stack so I can count. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24 damage coming at us. And I can cast this to gain... go up to 23. Not enough. I will target them and gain enough to survive the first barrage, and we will not survive the next barrage. We are land short. We shouldn't have ghost quartered. We should not have ghost quartered. Concede game. Alright, they got that game. Let's see here. Activated ability. That doesn't help us. There is nothing in our board that helps us. Alright. We will run it back the way it is. We will hope to get a Valakut into the graveyard and a Surgical in hand, so we can cast Surgical Extraction. We will be on the play. No, this is definitely not a keepable hand. This is a keepable hand. And that is keepable as well. We'll play Flood Strand and pass the turn. If their first land is a Valakut, we will be very happy. It is always a green source with which to do that. And we are going to 19. Good Water Grave. We will not pay 2 life. We will not pass go. We will not collect $200. We draw a Polluted Delta. Might as well play that. Taking damage against a Valakut-based deck seems fine. We should have... Oh, no, we fetched and got rid of our Ghost Quarter. I'm a dummy. Bloodstained Mire. Seems fine. Sakura Tribuilder. Explore. We're just going to get this out of the way. And then yield the turn to you. You may play an additional land, and you draw a card, and beautiful John Avon artwork. Valakut. Ugh. Where's our Ghost Court when we want it? Shuffled away. I was hoping we would put it back on top. Oh man, unfortunate. We will not pay 2 life, and we will pass the turn. Now that goes off. We have no plays here. Yep, cracking that fetch land and getting rid of that Ghost Quarter was our mistake. It might cost us this match. Oh, they don't have Through the Breach. We'll play the Swamp, and we'll keep up Cryptic Command. Oh, I thought they would have gone for it right there. we're going to counter target spell and draw a card. We drew another land. Alright, get these Shelldock Isles out there, I guess. Best card is the only spell, the other three are lands. One, two, three, 4 mountains. Spell, draw a card. We do not want a Through the Breach to resolve. We are drawing lands. This is terrible. Slightly less terrible. Oh, look at that. It's another one in hand. Get them out of here. Ancient Grudge and Primeval Titan in hand. That is fine. Grudge in prime time. Cast your Primeval Titan. Seems good for you. Always yield. How many more Syndiglades do you have? I would get those. Or Stomping Grounds. No, I'd get the Syndiglades, just because you don't have to take damage from them. That Cryptic Command for that Through the Breach was lucky though, because they did have the... Oh, okay, they can. I forget they can get Valakuts. Oy. Now that is 9 damage. 6 damage because you'll kill a crab. No? All of it at me. Okay. Oh, do you have a Farseek? You do not have a Farseek. I desperately need to draw something. That was not it. I have islands left. This has Trample. Alright, so they have Ancient Grudge in their hand. They cast the Primeval Titan. And I'm done for.